And this is going to be a pretty chill operation today, I'm not going to lie. Large AO, 5 different little objectives they can do.
Kaz, if you need to take another
And
MRAP to get more people, do it.
got a mix of mainly ultra-nationalist militia and nationalist troops, but I threw in some Middle Eastern militia for flavor.
I'd suggest something that can
So, like some of the areas we have them, you know, just some little jihadis, because why the fuck not? But again, it's mainly going to be a mix of, these are the nationalist troops, and then the ultra-nationalists have helmets and stuff. So it's, you know, a bit of a mix for loadouts and whatnot. I'm trying to find a good, like, comparison example. Yeah, so here's the ultra-nationalist guys, and that's still an ultra-nationalist. Fuck, okay, but my point is, it's varied. So, you know, we just have, you know, a merging of a few factions here. And I do have a few Syndicate Vics to, you know, showcase some of the new Syndicate vehicles, because why the hell not? And I also mine the front of the road, because I'm a dick. But we'll get into what assets they have today, and of course everyone's starting with goats, so I knew you guys were going to do that, so I waited until we had the farm ready here for the goats to come in and hopefully not eat the weed, but you never know. But anyway, let's take a look at the player base. They have drones, they have mechs, and they've already taken a liking to the super tank, so this will be interesting. I think Teacher's being the drone operators who's going to ride one into battle, and the rest of them are taking MRAPs. No one's taking the mechs, really? They normally go crazy when they see that stuff, but otherwise, these are all the options they have available. I think they also have an Apache in the air somewhere. Yep, so that's back there. And then over at their air depot, whatever, have a bunch of drones for them, and a bunch of planes, helicopter drones, whatever the heck they want, because might as well have a chill day, you know what I mean? So, going over the operations themselves here, if I just double tap J. First off, we'll start with a civilian note. I put that up here, cancel it, just to say, hey, I've got civilians in the AO, they're going to be cowering, because I don't really feel like managing them, but let me see if I can find one real quick. Yeah, so they're already cowering that, you know, bad guys have showed up in the AO. But going down the list, we have a drug bust. Destroy the drug farm, run over all the hemp. Very simple. I do this objective from time to time. Just make sure that they tell the civs to fuck off before they do it, because you don't want civs to die. Supply depot. That's back here. I've got a few camo nets set up with explosive crates. They just gotta either capture or destroy those crates. Enemy commander, he is over here. I mean, I didn't give him a description, but they should know I always give him a beret. But I also, since Achilles updated, and now you can put flags on anything under a little button called accessories, which if I were to really quick double tap, you can add flags to shit now, because, you know, awesome. That's exactly what we need for Achilles. That's not sarcasm, by the way. That's actually a cool feature. But they gotta use stun grenades, or I'll surrender him if they kill most of his guys. Yada, yada, yada. That's that right up. But yeah, if he dies, I'm gonna send a shit ton of reinforcements because he dies as a martyr. Waterways.
Why don't you guys head out to the dismount point?
Simply put, I want them to, like, have a Blackhawk or something come out here so they capture this location. I got some surrendered civs, but this is also where a majority of my AA is. Furthermore, I should have a boat going around with a man-pad on it. It was originally 2, and then one with a cormet as well, but, well, they decided to blow themselves up, so there's not much I can do about that. And then captured U.S. forces down here. I've got a 4-man fire team in these 2 buildings, and then there's also a bunch of garrison guys doing some, you know, a bit of a CQB nightmare. And then also, because I'm a dick, I put a cormet in this building. Because I figured, you know, that would be a really nice hilltop to put vehicles, but I've got a very destructive boy right here ready to stop that. Because, you know, I'm an asshole.
Copy that. See you there.
Anyway, Patches, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, man. I hope you enjoyed today's ops, and I hope you continue to enjoy the operations. So Teacher has pushed up ahead. That's kind of interesting. If he sits in the drone, we don't actually get a player marker, but I will keep an eye on that. He's taking both of the armed drones with him, and the player base is moving out here. We've got 2 MRAPs. I think one is the Crow system, yep, and then the other one is the actual That's the AGS, not the AGS. It is the AGS technically, but the US have their own term for it. It's the Mark 19 grenade launcher. That's it. And then they're taking the super tank, and we still have some people joining a wee bit late, but I think they're forming an engineer crew to take another vehicle. Whether or not they'll take the modded, regular, or scripted vehicles is entirely up to them, or they'll take the Mechs. I also know What's That joined in, so he might join in on the fun there. Otherwise, here goes the player base. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, Mox, the Mark 19. Hey, Monster, that is alright.
That's their problem.
Kristoff's in the Apache up there saying something about someone's problem. Yeah, he's up there. But, I have a lot of people that always go on, leaves because of school or whatnot, but they always filter back. But hey, as long as you find your way back, you know, welcome back.
Go ahead.
Do we have...
Surprised they didn't take more armor.
a JTAC, or what are our assets today?
Negative, we do not have.
So
a
safe
JTAC.
to
We
assume
have
that
1
Mondays
times
are no
Apache.
longer Tier 1 practice ops.
You have 1 times Apache.
They still will be. It's just
16 Hellfire
I didn't feel
missiles.
like practicing anything today.
And 1
I just felt like
30mm
having some fun. So we're gonna have some fun.
Then we'll end up calling you in.
'Cause why the hell not?
Motion Man will be act as semi-JTAC, but we'll probably just run Type 3 on you. We'll let you know what you can shoot.
Because let's be honest. I mean,
Pay for him.
we're a semi-serious group. We're just a bunch of casual players that like to get together and do some semi-serious operations. But it's always occasionally fun to just have an op where NATO has all of the, you know, you're the player base that has all the OP shit. It's not really anything challenging in here. It's just fun to, you know, go in, wipe the floor with your enemies, and relax. But don't get me wrong, it's still going to be somewhat of a difficult AO. I've got some surprises. I've got hidden rocket launchers. I've got hidden vehicles under trees. So, you know, things are still going to be difficult in some aspects, but overall, it's still going to be chill. Hopefully.
Go ahead.
And even then, they might all get massacred, and that's also going to be funny as hell, so we'll see. How long has the auto mod been a thing? It's always been up. It's so people don't spam,
Do you want us to say the
like, bad words.
Yeah, but put it behind your infantry, not in front.
Red copies.
Yeah, even though the tank is near invincible, Ace Cook-Off, like, a few rounds in the back, or, like, a really good Cormit dunk on the backside will cause it to cook off. And that's gonna be funny as hell.
Ocean Man to Wolf.
We need more
I
goat
guess.
mines. We're not going that
in
deep
goat
into
team
it,
6.
but no. We still got
Ocean
a
Man
few
to
things
Apache.
here.
This is Patrick, go ahead.
Sleds, thank you so much for the sub, man. I
we have the latest hot
really do
area.
appreciate it. I
It's
hope
pointed
you
at the gas
keep
station.
enjoying the
We wanna see if we can blow it
operations.
up and kill everyone underneath it. They all look like bad
And I
boys.
hope you enjoy this one. So it sounds like they're gonna dunk
Please
the
be
gas
aware of
station back
civilians,
here.
Ocean Man.
No shit,
Yeah.
there's no civilians.
We got drone recon on the area. They're all boys.
Oh, there goes my Habibists. That's gonna provoke my AO, and I'll probably send an MI-24 up or something to go check out what's going on. But keeping things as optimized as I can, just deleting all the bodies that are back at base.
Laser.
But if I go to thermal, I should be able to see the laser dot. There it is. So they're putting it right there. And I think it's added, if I remember correctly, yeah, the drone's over here, so the laser is going to bounce and then face somewhere over here, which is exactly where air is, so they'll have the easiest time to lock onto that laser. But they got to do something like right here, so the laser can be bounced off and hit the infrared camera of the Apache, so it can then call in the AGM. So we'll see how it goes. I hear it coming.
Fire another one for us there. You only got one Vic down.
Yeah, so the mistake there was they shouldn't have targeted the vehicle, they should have targeted the actual gas station, because if this thing explodes, that's gonna light everything on fire.
Under those explosions, Ash whacking targets.
Air, the targets have scattered. Go ahead and with the lace cut off. Return to your hold position.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I would have wasted an AGM on a frickin' Nissan PKP pickup, but, you know,
A firm.
that's just me. There's the frickin' Gao going off. It's the Gao 8 we put on the damn tank.
Ground, just be advised, Red's gonna have to readjust. There's very little streak of, on our approach from the objective.
Alright, let's see here. We're definitely gonna call in some sort of MI. I'm thinking a 24. She's flying, right? Oh no, I just put her way back there. Put her over there. I'm trying to call these idiots back, but they don't seem to want to run. And I think that's my Shilka firing off. Yeah, so it blew up that building because it's trying to aim on that Apache.
It's air. We have a lace hot in the AO. It's marked on a T-72. Confirm.
That would be down here, my T-72.
Confirm before.
I have her about in the open. Let's see. Otherwise, let me set my global. No, why are you running towards them? Run away. Fucking idiot AI, man. So they're re-establishing the lock. I'm gonna have these guys try to coordinate. I'm gonna send the boat over here. See if we can get that man pad to lock onto him. So as you can see, he's coming over here. But the Shilka reported that, hey, we had some sort of air contact over on this side. So let's see if we can get the boat to come around.
Ground to blue.
I got the 24 coming in.
Let me try that again. Ocean to blue.
And they're also using a bunch of weird call signs today. There's the Mark 19 hitting those
Ocean
straggler
Man to,
infantry.
ground command.
Go ahead, Ocean Man.
Are your team leads on 50 in case they need a call for support?
So I have a feeling they're gonna fly right over.
Are your team leads
that
on
man
50, or
pad.
do they not have one?
Here's the 24 coming in.
Come in.
Have her set to seek and destroy. So we have an
Your team
LAV
leads
in the
have
AO.
access to the 50 net.
That's a negative on.
Teacher just got out of that drone. Air just went, frickin' Sam, probably, let me compile my thoughts. That was a surface-to-air missile from the ground infantry.
Alright, then I'm gonna need you to.
And he
relay
tried to
orders
get
if they don't have
Teacher
access yet.
before he went down.
So go on 50.
We have this boat right here, waiting for the Apache to come
Please got
around.
eyes on the target. We're cleared to fire.
So let me see. I don't see a lays on there.
To JTech, we got eyes on the target.
Okay, go ahead and fire when you're ready.
So I actually have no idea what they're aiming at. Maybe the Shilka? I'm looking for that dot. I just heard it fly by. Yeah, it still was at the T-72. Alright. I just could not for the life of me see the laser.
Good kill.
So with a bunch of smoke blooms starting to start, we're starting to get some lag. The drone's gonna go in there first, and it's gonna trip the mines. That's gonna be interesting. Looks like it was set to move up a bit prematurely, and we got some more units coming in over here. So I'm gonna set this guy to go over there.
Ocean Man, you good?
Yeah, we're all set.
And they just shot his Vic
Alpha,
out.
you good?
So I'm gonna see if I can swing this vehicle around and swing this infantry team to come around as well.
Alpha, either blue team or red team, are you okay?
Red team's good at the moment.
Blue team?
This guy break off. Head a bit more over here. But I'm going to delete this. So we stop with that little lag on the smoke billow. These guys still moving across, so that's fine.
Blue team sound off, otherwise Alpha come in and say for blue.
Have machine gunner team engaging that group.
That's from blue. I don't think he's able to get on 50.
Copy that. Air, you good?
Yeah, that's good.
What are you doing?
Alright, blue team needs
No,
to
he's
keep
gonna trip the mines.
pushing faster because red team's getting ahead of them. We need to get into that corner before red team finishes.
Fucking dumbass. Was ignoring my orders. And he tried to trip the fucking mines on his own. Hell no. Now what I'd like this SVG-9 gunner to do is get a hit off of the MRAP or something.
This is air to ground.
Go for ground.
We have sightings of enemy armor, either a EMP or BMP.
Confirm we do have one sighting of a BMP-2 and a...
I think my own teammate just killed me there, but drive up and then hit it with an SVG-9 point blank in the butt. But looks like she's still okay, and we got that, Why are you firing GAU 8 into a civilian area? Because that just killed 2 civilians. For the love of fucking God. Something else just went boom. That's my Vic. Oh, this guy doesn't even have any ammo for. Fucking hell.
Command, send your mechs to the tank. We have a man down.
Give him some more. Woo! Okay, there we go. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Dunked. Yeah, I don't think he had ammo to begin with. Otherwise, he would have started engaging that section a lot earlier. Silly little bastard. Let me refresh his skill to see if he ever decides to try to engage that AA piece. Otherwise, I guess they're flying nice and high, but they engaged him. So I'm going to send this team over here. And we have these guys coming up to this location where it's mine, so that should be interesting. I got those guys engaging them as well. So far so good.
Ground command.
Sorry, go ahead.
Send a mech boy to...
Repeat last, send a mech boy to
So
what?
I still have that
No,
around.
a medic.
And they're going to come over here and
Medic.
swing around and engage that group.
To who? Blue or red?
To our fucking tank.
Alpha, can you redivert medic to...
So apparently the
west of
tank
the
has
For clarification, that's with pockets, right?
Yes.
Copy.
a man down in here. Let me check.
Good pockets' location to our west. He's requiring medical.
Yeah, they got a wounded guy in here. So they need a medic to wake him up. So it looks like they're going around my little minefield right there. Nice. Now I'm gonna try to move this vehicle around.
Who's the medic in question?
Yes, red team lost their Vic.
Trying to
Guys,
respond.
From the AO, we got a lock on by Tunguska.
Who's the medic coming over? Can you give
Damn.
me his name so we can go over to him?
Fucking tree.
Playing defense,
But I just heard Air talk about they waved off, so I think
Check
the
your map. Come towards us as we come to you.
this guy, I guess, finally engaged him. So that's good.
To
I
your
have a few
tank.
men down. I think that's from the Shilka being retarded. We got more cook-off. I got more armor moving around. And I have this group also coming in. So they're all taking cover. I don't think they fully noticed they're being outflanked yet, because I got these infantry running in. They're firing off on him. Whew, he takes a nasty shot to the face. I love how the Vic is still going. Keep that Cormet filled. That's my ultimate defense.
Full of shitty ideas.
Alright, so he's just looking around. He's pushing up to try to give the infantry some cover, but he's still in the open right there.
Need assistance.
This is River. We're going to currently pen down and try and get the tank team, like...
Heard something explode back here. Ah, that was a Shilka. My officer's still okay, though.
Objective explosive depot yet?
Negative, but there's too much
They have
open ground
not.
between that objective and where we're at.
Oh, I want to see if this drone...
Copy. Have blue team join up with you. We're just gonna have to one force this.
What?!
Right,
God
blue,
damn it.
You're going to be giving red when
Wrong net.
Fucking cock tease.
Add to ground.
Go for ground.
We have a sighting of an enemy to go again near the commander point. Requesting permission for you guys to take that out for us.
Sorry, an enemy what?
The enemy,
What?!
Arma.
Copy.
Hey!
We'll try and get to it when we can. We're
You
on
come
the
here
way
often?
down.
What the fuck just happened?
Roger that.
I don't even know.
Drone guide to ground command. Go for ground.
Do you want me to drive one stomper closer to you to support
Physics,
you,
you know what I mean?
Stay outside?
One of them just got
I gotta stay
SPG-9.
outside and try to help blue and red team.
Alright, so they just took that shot. Looks like they responded to that
Which
fire,
red team
but
was it
they
that went in there?
they got wounded from that.
A lot of explosions. Both,
Surprised she's not cooking off from that. That was weird.
Hey.
My Cormet's still online? Yeah, but he's looking at the wrong frickin' way. Because of course he is. But so far, so good. I'm gonna start calling in some infantry reinforcements from outside the AO to start running in.
Just saw the enemy AA shoot itself for some reason.
Something and they'll call in some small groups like that. I don't know what he means by AA. Maybe he means on the dock? Then they would have gotten blown up. So I guess the Shilka's being
Copy
funny.
that, Air. High Command, do we have anything on Ghostly AA?
His high command, that is unknown at this time. Alright, so they're cleaning up that squad. Otherwise, this group's also cleaning up around there. Yeah, so they intentionally drove around my minefield. Alright, alright. I'm gonna do a wave of body cleanup. So I'm just gonna take everything.
Drone operator, be advised that the road is mined.
Tracking. Too busy in the fucking commander covering to be on the drone right now.
There we go. And I'll be doing that occasionally to make sure frames are doing
Copy
okay.
that. Meant teacher for ground drone.
Alright, I'm keeping my drones outside.
Otherwise, I think the medic finished medicing the guy in the tank, and they are now slowly moving in. I think one of my goats just got shot. Alright, but otherwise, there isn't that much left at the drug farm objective. I've got some intermediate infantry over here. I'm gonna see if I can take these cars
Blue team, red team, what's your status?
and form some sort of fast attack
Most of red
from
team inside
that group.
The town now. We're going to start pushing south. Blue team's regrouping on red pods. We're going to start moving.
Let me
towards
see if I can
supply
send this
depot,
group
on
over here as well.
Good. If anything happens, tell me.
I'll let you know in
But
about
so
5
far,
minutes.
so good. Oh yeah, so previously this was lined up, it was running into this tree, and then somehow it spun out of control and ended up lopsided like that. I don't understand Arma physics, it's just how it happens. Did you... Did they just get themselves stuck? Okay, good. Because sometimes you can actually get stuck on these, and it's funny as hell to watch, but...
So, let's give him a warm up.
Ay, ay, ay. So anyway, here come my boys.
Enemy technical coming in on the road from the south.
Well, he just got annihilated. Should really be manualing those turrets so they're actually utilized, because otherwise that's what we get. Oh, I could hear you. What? Why do I have no ammo? Why do I hear click, click, click when I try to shoot? What is this bullshit?
Ground to air, you have eyes on that BTR.
What the fuck was
So,
that?
let's give him a warm welcome.
Which one?
shall we?
The BTR marker to the east.
That was just the AI being mean AI at that point. Good God. That was retarded.
Checking at the moment.
Yeah, or maybe it jammed, because
Maybe
that is the
behind
shittier
wall.
version of the
We don't have
AK,
eyes.
so, but... It's the first time I've instantly
Copy that,
remoted
thank
something
you.
whose weapon just immediately jammed. That's crazy. Here. Fresh mag. It doesn't say clear jam. There is a naked dude.
Ocean man, how are you?
We're doing okay.
I hate that they do that.
Red team, how goes it?
They just stick their head out and then slowly look at me. It's like, come on.
Red's getting flanked
So,
right
let's
now
give
on
him a
an
warm
angle that I can't
welcome,
see.
shall we?
Trying to get eyes.
How's this guy? Instantly killed. Good enough. Alright, otherwise drones are starting to be fielded in. Got the BTR starting to fire at them.
Enemy vehicle coming in from the east.
Like they're using the auto cannon. You know what? Let's mess with the tank.
Ocean man, did you take care of that?
We did.
Thank
Have
you.
a pair of T-55s come in. Soviet era. Using their Burt.
Red team, do you require assistance from that flank?
Otherwise, I think red and
Negative,
blue
we
have
just wanted to
regrouped
use
over
two guys. It
here.
was a lot of fun.
They just want to
That's
use.
native right now. For the most
They
part,
should be
that's the
conserving their
best.
ammo though, because there's still a lot of AO that they gotta deal with.
Copy that.
Alright, but I'm still mobilizing what I can. I still got patrols, I still got civilians. Still got all the
Air
fun
to ground
things.
command.
This is ground, send it.
Do you want us to hit their encampment in the forest area?
So far, the only asset they've lost
wait,
is
Hi,
the
Command,
crow's
Do
nest.
we know of any camping civvies in the area?
This is High Command. Say again?
Do we know of any camping civilians in the area?
Yes, because I'm gonna know what civilians do in their pastime, ground command.
Roger that. Air, you're free to schwack it.
No, that's not the proper...
There's gonna be a lot of dead civilians after this off, I tell you what, boy.
Acceptable casualties.
That's the way it is.
I don't even know what they're referring
Remember,
to.
6 around in an active combat zone, that's retarded.
What campsite? I don't know, I guess we'll hear a AGM come in and see some new black dots, so... Who the hell knows at that point? Some more AGM fire coming up here, engaging those infantry. Whereas I think I hear my Shilka firing at him, yep. So I'm gonna then try to bring my boat over here, but it looks like they're waving off. Not sure if the Shilka did
Red
anything.
Team, you're stagnating. What's going on?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to ungarrison these AI. And I'm going to set them over here to seek and destroy to try to simulate some sort of counterattack.
Ground command to red team. You're
And as we
stagnating.
go
What
throughout
is
the
happening?
AO, I'm going to slightly bump
you need
stats.
3 or 4 guys to medic like 1 person. I'm trying to get them moving.
3 to 4 guys medicing 1 person? Yeah, that happens a
Pull
lot.
out the hair if you have to.
Oh, I will.
Let's see, those tanks are now entering in the AO. Otherwise, they're trying to get a shot on Granite here, and he's firing back with that heavy machine gun. Well, I guess it's a regular machine gun, but it fires like a 9.3 millimeter. So yeah, medium machine gun would be a better term, because the heavy machine gun, that's just the frickin' 50 cal stuff.
Blue, be advised, as you push south, there's gonna be 1 civilian.
Alright, so the Shilka just got schwacked. But they gotta notice the damn... They gotta notice the tanks coming in now. They have
Looks like
to.
he's being taken hostage by AI.
Ground to air. How'd that schwacking go of the camp?
Good talk there, blue team.
You gotta range that a little better, bro, but I wouldn't recommend using that.
So let's give him a warm
Unless you
welcome.
absolutely have to. Yeah, there's no communication between teams here.
Ground to air. How did that schwack of the camp go?
Looks like tank's gonna
Negative on the
blitzkrieg
point.
into
We got
this.
locked on by enemy air. Moving into further more.
Copy that. We'll try and push east towards it as fast as we can.
It's getting caught in the trees. And I'm hearing that other thing. Missile just went off and hit him. That looked like it was, yep, by that RPG gunner. That's why you don't stay in the open, boy. But it looks like they're also taking out this camp itself. But I don't see any explosions from boxes, so... We'll have to see. I'm gonna call it a man-pad team.
Oceanman's RTB for rearm.
Copy that.
Yeah, that should be good. These guys would be check-a-dee, but that's okay.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
The teacher's hopping from drone to drone here. I think he's also repairing them. Ah, so he has the AA, so he's the one that shot the chopper down.
So let's give
Go
him
for
a warm
ground.
welcome, shall we?
The encampment has been swacked.
Thank you, air. We'll
227,
still go
boy.
and check out to make sure you got everything.
They're gonna have infantry.
Hey,
Go and
bro.
check it out.
Red team, how's it going?
Just medic.
So what's
right
RTB
now,
here? It looks like the
medics
tank.
have a habit of getting shot to shit, so we're gonna let's get them up and then we're gonna start moving to secure that.
Well, then the medic shouldn't be on the front line.
Overclocked.
Alright, so I still got those
Copy
tanks
that,
coming.
Red. And could you please mark cleared buildings? I see some of you doing it, but not all of you.
Hey, I'm not gonna get them now.
Ooh, tank just fired!
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
And they're just trying to go evasive here. But I think now that tank's tracking. Physics, 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 physics!
Ocean Man took some anti-tank fire as we were
I
driving
give up.
home. I don't know what took a round at us.
I give up. That's why it's not... You will never
that,
see me
Ocean
claim
Man.
Arma's
Did
realistic,
you run over
because
a
I have to
mine,
deal
or
with
was it an
that shit
actual
every
shot?
day.
No, it's definitely an anti-tank, definitely a tank round that came at us. But we dipped off the road and hid. We're still ATB.
That's why I
We're
will
trying
never
to
do
get, eyes on it right now.
100% realistic ops, because this game is
Copy
not
that.
designed to be 100% realistic. At all.
This
What?
is drone boy to ground.
Go for ground, drone boy.
One of my drones have no wheels, so I'm
So,
driving
let's give him a
them
warm
two
welcome,
together
shall
now,
we?
so I'll be a little bit slower.
Why did you just shoot him?
Copy that. Do what you can.
Maybe that's why they're stagnating, because they're breaching buildings and killing each other, because, you know, reasons. Secret Soviet technology, anti-tank trees, very effective. Yeah, right. AGM went in, was a near miss, because they're trying to track on it when they should be trying to lead the target. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, you idiots should just get out of my AO. Get out of my AO. Just get out. Done with your stupidity. Another AGM comes in, and that one insta-kills the tank.
Enemy T-55 has been dealt with.
Alright, so these guys are getting comfortable.
Red team, hurry up with the clearing and then group up south. We gotta take that camp and keep moving.
Hey, we're taking mortar fire currently.
I don't have a mortar position in the AO, but I'm just gonna use it to make sure they remember to keep moving and not get
Drone
stagnated in
boy
my
in
damn
RTB
AO.
and repair the damaged drone.
Get the fuck out of my
Copy that,
AO.
drone boy. Ocean Man, how's it going with the RTV?
Hip
with the
happy
rearm.
retards. So he's towing the other drone back. I hope he remembers. Yeah, he just stopped it. I'm watching that to see if he drives over the mines. Come on. I wouldn't be mortaring it if they weren't all frickin'... if there were still people alive. Take the hint. Yeah, so he's struggling with the driving AI to try to tell it not
Ground
to...
command.
Go for ground.
Their package currently out of the latest designated hellfires, but we do still have the AUG cannons and 7 radar guided
Yeah.
hellfires.
I figured that would happen.
Copy that. We'll keep that in mind.
I figured that would happen. Saving the civs for the Zeus, right? Who's commanding? I actually don't know. It's a good question. Otherwise, they're going to send the infantry over here. They're going to continue clearing out this AO. I still have my statics online. That AGS, I got a medic back here, but the actual cache itself are these little boxes that are under these camo nets, so those just have to be demoed for that objective to be a success. I recognize the voice too, that's why it's stumping me. Alright, so now the gas station's off. I think they drove an off-road by, so... Whoops. Have those AI left the damn AO yet, or are they still being retired? I'm just gonna kill them off.
Yeah, this is drone boy.
Say they had a damn heart attack.
Go ahead, drone boy.
Both my drones was destroyed when I tried to tow them after a little ride. Both of them exploded, so we got no more of those.
Because you ran over a mine, bro.
That. Try and look up with another unit if you can.
Yep.
Alright, so we do have some active civs running around. These are the ones that were working the fields here.
Red team, how's that encampment looking?
We found what appears to be the encampment just to our south. We're pushing into it now.
Alright, so they're pushing in. Meanwhile, this team is staying here and they're fighting with these
behind you.
intermediate infantry. I'm gonna break off all these patrolling AI and send them in over here as a bit of a counterattack. At least to give the AGS, the frickin' Mark 19, you know, some stuff to shoot at. They're just decking those guys. I just heard an AGM come into the AO, though I don't know
Rhino now. Yeah, we're gonna be close on Rhino from now on.
where it landed, but I heard it.
Copy that, Rhino.
Maybe it was on the boat? Yep, it was on the boat. Well, there goes my AA boat. I still have some of my man pads back here that are operational. I've got 2. So, call sign Rhino is going to come down. There's the super tank, and then we've got a Rhino, one of the new assets, still on. And we still have 2 mines. So, they're still in danger if they decide to go down the main road. Otherwise, I got these infantry starting to move in. They'll arrive in about 3 or 4 minutes. But they're just dealing with these guys as of now. Let me see if this guy's smart enough to actually come out of the AO and counter that position. There we go. Alright, so there goes the BMP. They took out the AGS. They're at the camo nets. Dealing with that guy.
Red team, how's it going?
Red's moved into what appears to be a little campsite. Looks to be a couple of supply caches here as well. It's cleared up for the most part. We're hearing audio soundtracks of the south.
That would be the little supply depot. I got the marker right here, and that's the actual objective. So they just have to blow it up.
In your way again.
So I'm hearing that that Apache firing in its cannon.
Where did you say that Arma was?
South of the 3 cars with guns marker.
Yep, so they're referring to that piece, which is about to come in and outflank them. There she goes, firing.
I think you got eyes on now, Eric.
Lolo immediately jumps out. Wow! Fast reaction from Jason, a beautiful shot from a good 200 meters away, and he saves his entire group. Meanwhile, they have some civilians in here panicking.
Get quick, boy.
So they're trying to evac civilians in a vehicle that they were using to... solid copy. Either capture the supplies and move them back to base, or demolish them.
Copy that. Red team, do you copy?
Yeah, they shouldn't have civs in a vehicle that they then use on the front line for combat. That's a really bad idea.
Once you have your guys pull out.
Looks like the Rhino has a mortar, and they're going to probably go up on this hill and start designating targets. Still some fire going back and forth over here. I don't know why they always do that, though. They always put frickin' HVTs or civilians in vehicles, and then they still use those vehicles for combat, instead of just pulling out with them, deploying, dropping them off at base, and then going back in the fight. It's cost them quite a few objectives in the past. But these, fun fact, these are explosive crates. They have explosives in them, so they could literally just take them, plant them, set it to a timer, and leave. And boom, objective done. I'm gonna quickly tab out here.
Red team, how copy about pulling out of the encampment?
So red team joined with blue team here.
Red team's going to be pulling all the boxes together and demoing them all.
And they're gonna do the HVT guy last.
Copy that. I also overheard your blue team Vic situation. I'm going over.
Hey, firm.
So let's see. I'm gonna spawn a pair of. Let's do BMP3s. No, let's do BMD4s. Oh, we don't have BMD4s under independent. Okay, well, with a little bit mermaid magic. I'm pretty sure they need a third person, though. We go to BMD4. Booyah. So it looks like they only, and then the third decides to sit in the other seat. But that is a commander's seat, essentially.
Go for ground.
We're gonna return to the base to rearm and refuel.
So the Apaches are R&R, RTB, excuse me.
We're gonna radio in when we're back in the station.
Otherwise, they're still keeping the front line here. I've got the Cormet on standby. She's half damaged.
Pockets, whatever.
She's facing the wrong way.
West of the hill, don't shoot us.
Ocean copies.
They like to turn themselves at weird angles and become completely combat ineffective. So,
your blue MREP
but I'm assuming charges are set.
Red team copies.
Yep, there's a charge, so they're gonna dead it.
The Marshal.
Wrong net.
Looks like they're gonna take the civs and load it into the Marshal so they can RTB with them because they're realizing that's a really stupid idea. What the fuck? Okay. And that Cormet gets another kill. They have not established yet that this is a bad place to be because I have a missile launcher. But I'll have to apologize that in the debrief because for some reason when I was scrolled out it somehow caught the frickin'... Out of everything to catch, it caught this and made me drag it away, so... Ugh. But yeah, that Cormet gets its second vehicle kill today.
This is red ground. Supply depot's been destroyed.
Copy that. Move east towards the U.S. captures.
This is why I don't give them these fun assets, because they use them to kill everything, but that's also causing a shit ton of collateral damage, which is killing everybody. Especially civilians. So, with that, I'm going to spawn in another Mi-24. We're gonna make it an FAB. With crew. And I just saw another civilian die.
Going over there.
Dude, so many enemy infantry are dead.
Yo, H.
And this one's gonna be an AT. We're gonna keep learning, and I'm also gonna do a skill boost. So yeah, if they get massacred by the end of this, well, it's their own fault. Oh, I took the AT version? Whoops. Well, I guess there's two ATs going in then. Oh well. I'm gonna bleed this stuff out here. Bleed those bodies.
Does blue have all the civvies unloaded?
Let me check.
Alright. So that objective, it looks like it was demoed, so we'll give it to them. Supply depot's done with.
Red to ground. Blue's loaded up all the civs in the Vic now. They can RTD.
All these bodies. I also dug some trenches around here.
Have blue stick with Ocean Man giving him infantry screen.
They're starting to
You guys
breach
keep
this
moving east
location.
towards the U.S. Captures. We're gonna take these civvies back to base.
Over.
First Mi-24 is coming into the AO. Yep, that is an AT version. Whoops.
Ground, we have a enemy blue to right top red pause. Looks like a friend.
Pretty sure blue tube just got fucked.
I don't doubt it, mate.
2 men down, they
Enemy
shoot it.
line just got taken out.
And I have the second one coming in about 2 mics. These BMDs don't know how to push
blue
forward,
team
so...
looks to be completely schwacked.
Now, the infantry here are unfortunate casualties of war, so we're going to wake up the medic. Oh, he is completely fucked. So hopefully they will pick him up and pull back. Otherwise, this other team has been pushing in, so again...
Push to my pause. Blue team's got Mechs.
Okay, red team copies.
Let's see. AI, ungarrison. And counterattack. So they'll start coming out. One of them nicks what's that in the leg as he's pushing across. Otherwise, we'll have them start coming to this location. His tail rotor's going out. He's attempting an emergency landing. And there's the guy 8, and it tears it to shreds.
Enemy healer's down.
Do any of you fucksticks have AT?
Air, how's that resupply going?
We're moving back to the AO now. We are fully rearmed and restocked.
Copy that. Red team, are you okay?
Well, I tried there. Tried to ram it into him, but the fence was in the way. Where are those BMP3s?
Ocean Man to ground, interrogative.
Go, Ocean Man.
We're running over the drugs right now. We got 2 water trucks here. What should we do with those? An insurgent just tried to drive away in one of them. We killed him, but the truck's still up.
There we go. I just need to copy and paste.
Copy that. High Command, are we aware of any liquid drugs?
Like, Roger, liquid drugs, I don't think that's a thing. Just leave them in the AO.
You heard him, Ocean Man.
Can I get what is heroin?
Go.
Alright, let's see. Reload him. Otherwise, this team seems to be doing well with the infantry. They've got Az down right there, so they're going to work on them as both of them are medics. And the rest of these guys are pushing around and taking care of the infantry that they can find. Otherwise, Jason is also down. I don't know on the rest of everyone else's whereabouts.
This is head to Ground Command.
Go for ground.
We got eyes on the boat on the little island. Do you just want us to pummel that and wait for you guys to secure the rest of it?
Negative, there are hostages in there.
A firm.
Alright, but that bulk of the fight, and it looks like they were able to kill off most of the infantry, which is good. They're dealing with their casualties right there. And I'm a bit annoyed that none of these guys have
Red team,
RPGs.
this is ground command. Come in.
Hi. This is a member of Red Team. If you're not hearing from ground command for Red Team,
This
it's probably
is
dead.
teacher to Ocean Man.
Rip.
Go ahead, teacher.
There was something that hit us on top of the hill. We got instantly killed. But we're back.
Yeah, solid.
Coming
Eyes
back
on
to
a
the
Cormet.
I can provide lays for air. Ocean Man to air.
What is heroin for 400? Yeah, I know, but
Do you have another?
you
laser
gotta
gun
melt that
Hellfire?
stuff down first,
We have
so...
8 of them.
Sweet. You got a mini spike coming on you, spoof.
I just heard it fire. And it's reloading. Oh, because I think it just tried to hit it. The Cormet just tried to engage the Apache.
Well, laser's hot either way if you can get an angle on it.
And Apache just came in. He's down.
Confirm hit, please.
What did I say? So based on how everyone's not moving, I think they lost one of their gunners or two.
Ocean Man took an RPG to the turret. We're gonna
This
go back
is
and repair.
Red
We're
Team
okay.
lead. I'm back on comms. Just got downed.
That made him wave off. I told him, do not stay out in the open or else I'm going to kill you. What do? They push out ahead of everyone else. And then get killed. Alright, I just saw an AGM come down. So I'm probably about to die too. Just sneak in the AO. Just sneak into the AO. Don't mind me, I am just a simple BMD4. A wee little toy. Do not kill me. Knocking over trees for cover. Let me see if I can hide right back here. And that's where we're gonna chill. Yeah, so they're moving around. Whatever happened to that AA team I sent, and I think they were all massacred. Let me see if I can call in some more infantry reinforcements here. Ultra-nationalist, infantry, anti-armor, rifle, support. Let's see, AA, I don't want any of those guys. I'm gonna do a AA squad, sure, why not? Only we don't need the BTR to accompany them for mechanized sake. And we're going to set up a defensive perimeter along this drug field because it's not all run over. I've still got a few plants left. And some are only partially run over, so it's still salvageable. Promotion. BMD4 retains stealth while moving. Yes. Yes, it does.
Ocean Man to all forces, we're going to be holding near blue, looking east. We're going to be waiting for...
So, this medic's come over, it's
until the,
dealing with
house is
Granite.
cleared.
Dare is back here as well, giving some assistance.
Position to help out with medical after the medics are going to start pushing to the east.
I think they evaded those two mines, but now they're in a Bradley. And Seymour's coming down with an ammo truck. Alright, cool. So they're backing off. But I assume the armor can hear each other. Uh-oh. Hopefully they'll drive around. Yes, he does. Okay. Barely, but he drove around. Now, this BMD-4, he's gonna be, I'm not sure what he's gonna do, because the infantry are pushing up the super tanks back there. I've got reinforcements coming in. HVT's still alive. And that's still the BMD-4 from there cooking off. I'm thinking let's do, 2 BMP-2s. We'll send those down as well. All part of the staging, right?
Seymour, this is the Marshal in front of you. Halt, you're driving through a minefield.
Well, he already drove through it, so it's okay.
Down. We're gonna try to deal with it.
Open.
Where's there coming from?
Well, he just got his stuff disabled.
Bring it down. Our turrets are disabled.
What?
Which direction?
What?
It was south of the AO. Don't know if it's still up.
The fuck was that bullshit? Ay, ay, ay. No, for some reason the commander turret was still hitting it, because it was still firing, even though it was in a... Arma physics. I really don't know. It wasn't the BMD that killed itself, no, it was just...
Oceanman to Seymour.
When is PBA 8 coming out? You're gonna have to ask Northern.
Seymour had an idea of repairing vehicles that are inside the AO.
Okay.
That's why he brought it up.
I've seen enough bullshit.
Yep.
We're just gonna do it the easy way.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Hey Lenos, thanks for the $2 spot. And, yeah, I put up a video every Friday talking about the Friday op. We got a new campaign coming out. I'll probably release that video tomorrow, talking about the new Maladin stuff. And, yeah, I mean, but there's other ways to join the community, too, don't get me wrong. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? But I'll probably go over it all in the Maladin video as well. So yeah, we've got bunch of dead civs. Yay. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? That puppy's still cooking off.
Ground, this is rough.
Go for ground, red team.
Do we know if that drugs area's been actually completed or not?
No, there's still standing ones.
No, Ocean Man took care of the entire area.
No, they did
There's
not.
still a few more plants to run over, just to let you guys know, but we wanted infantry to push up and clear out the buildings surrounding it before we finish it.
If Motion Man, are you able to complete objective?
Yeah, we can go back and clear it out real quick.
So it's still
please do
alive.
so.
Alright, Pockets, we're gonna drive over the drug plants.
Tell me when you guys have done that so I can call it in.
Wilco.
They sound like they're enjoying the operation. Got the BMP2s coming in now, and then after that we might send in a pair of BTR 80As. We have goats in the AO, don't worry. How do I delete empty entities down the list like he does? I just click on edit. I then do this, hold the shift key, and then that selects everything above or below, and if I want to select individual things, I hold control. Like, let's say I don't want to do the goats, I can click around that. But if you do shift, it takes the entire list, so... then you can do that, and then delete. Just hotkeys, you know?
This is teacher to Ocean Man. You have to drive down it because the Bradley seems to not be able to do it.
Solid copy. We'll come back and try it again.
Yeah, my 28's almost available. They're just grabbing them and moving on. And it looks like some of the... oh, no, they're just going waterborne for whatever weird reason. Is at least the other one pushing in? We got the infantry group finally making it. Ah, he's with the infantry. Okay. So that'll be an interesting support structure. Yeah, no problem, yeah. How do I quick remote control? Hold left control,
Okay,
and then
we
double
have
click.
Another 2.5 platoons of infantry approaching the town from the east. We need infantry to get set on the east side of the town. Northeast side of the town we'll be marking momentarily.
There's still one partially up, that's gone.
Ground, this is red. We've got enemy kilo inbound. Coming from
There's
the
an enemy
southeast,
attack
moving to
helicopter in the
northwest.
AO. Get your AA ready.
That's the AA version of the Bradley, so... they're trying to get a lock now.
Ground.
This is ground, go.
Can we get air to engage that enemy hind in the air above the AO?
So these guys firing RPGs at the Bradley.
Some areas that we're trying to get eyes on it to hit it with our sidewinders.
They just hit her. More rockets coming in on this Bradley because it's pushed up way ahead of everybody else. And there she goes.
Mom spaghetti. Let's go.
What the fuck are they on about, man?
What's that? I have
Did you take
vehicles over
down
here.
the enemy air?
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Enemy air is down.
What's that's giving his Joker voice? I think he's done.
Spaghetti by mom.
Oh my god. Here, since Armor wants to play frickin' hoopla with me, let's just send a bunch of fast-moving SPG-9 Vics and go nuts. Meanwhile, the actual infantry are sweeping this part of the AO. That's the drug bus. That's done with. And still have the HVT down there. That came from up there. But yeah, if they take one more rocket hit, I'm gonna kill it off, because at this point it's just lone wolfing around. Same with these other vehicles. So I'll do my best to counter with what I can, but it has to be in a legitimate fashion. Jesus, what is going on with that Bradley? Just engaged its desync drive. Otherwise, these guys have secured this area. I'm going to ungarrison what I can.
Daki yet.
Send them out.
Red team, Ocean Man, how's it going?
We're spaghettiing all over these unlucky fucking
vehicle
Russians.
compound. We're going to be pushing some stuff off the roof.
4 enemies right behind our tank.
Fuck you, air. God damn it.
Good kills there.
Red ground, how was that? Starts on the Heinz that took out yet?
I thought the Hind was dead a while ago, yeah.
Hey, fam.
And also good kills on that one there.
Send in the Tigrises, right? Actually, we've got a new group of Vics to play with. Let's send them in.
Ground be advised, there might be one squad of infantry left. Might be. The rest of it's probably dead.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Send in the Knicks.
I got another BMP ready for you. Lays hot air. If you want to shoot that, Lays is on.
Hey, firm.
Because why not?
Missile away.
Landed just behind. I'm going to turn off your lays. You can try to engage it yourself.
Ground, this is Red. We got a bit coming in from the south.
Copy that. Try and AT it if you have any. Otherwise, try and
Alright,
get
that looked like it
I'm
missed.
looking at Red team's black on AT.
Otherwise, these infantry, they're coming in to sweep this compound.
You know what kind of vehicle?
All I got reports of is just a vehicle coming in from the south ultimately.
Let's see, we got the hostages, we got the boat depot, and we have the HVT who is still alive somehow. But those Knicks, they're a bit maneuverable, so hopefully they'll do something cool, but... Otherwise, whatever happens, happens. The infantry are going to start sweeping down south. We got another team staying up north over here. Hell knows why.
So that's why you shouldn't shoot at Americans, then.
ground to red team. That Vic is south of your current position, near the garrison boy.
Pilot's still alive. Yeah, otherwise he's just going around enemy territory. And thus we have stagnation. At least this infantry group's starting to comb that area out. They're still sticking up there. These are repair Vics, so they could use them if they wanted them to.
Team. Where is that vehicle from you?
I heard it from our east, from our paws.
I don't know where that be. Oh wait, yes I do. It got blown up back
The
there.
percentage chance that it was the Bradley is quite high. Grounds. Drone operator has no eyes on any enemy tracked vehicles.
Hey, fam.
Alright, let's see. And that guy's unconscious. Why? Slowly breaching clear. We'll watch these guys. It's a bit more of an urbanized part of the village. Some fire coming across the way. I actually don't see where that shooter is. Otherwise, they're flashing these areas. They might have just... I think they just flashed a friendly there. But they are slowly breaching and clearing, so we're still working on some urban stuff. Urban CQB and whatnot.
How are we gonna deal with the guys out on that island with hostages?
It's simple. You're supposed to shoot the boats, not the hostages. It's very, very easy.
Unknown at this time. We'll probably have to, you know, carefully shoot at them from the coast, and I mean very carefully.
I don't know how that's so perplexing.
But at this time, Ground Command is going to take the cities and the Marshal back to base.
Alright, they're gonna take civvies back to base.
They don't deserve to see this carnage.
Can you ask High Command if the wheat field's dead enough for him? Whatever we've run over everything we can run over. I don't know if it's done.
He's already cleared the drug bust. He's probably okay.
Shit.
Cool. I didn't see that. My bad.
That was close. It's like T-Man and this guy trade. Otherwise, he, I think, fired some shots down over at the open window. They really should get this other team to come in and support them.
We got the enemy vehicles coming in from the east.
This team
It's
is
the
still there.
small thing is the Mechs.
And someone just called that out. I think that was Teacher on the drones.
The variant, so be careful.
This is Air to Ground Command.
Otherwise, I'm not sure if these guys who have breached this building know that there's the hostages back here.
The man-pad positions on the island.
Just
Not
roll a
this
vehicle
time.
up right here and you can hit it. Oh,
Bradley,
shit!
You're getting fucked. Hide if you can, and Bradley's dead.
Ho, ho, ho,
Yeah, we got
ho!
3 Mixes incoming onto this area.
Frickin' 4 of them just
Big
came
account,
in!
And then 30 mils can kill them too.
They even knew they were coming! That was a range! That is one of the longest range AT dunks I have ever seen. Good God!
Yes, on the island, no on the Nexus.
Dunked!
Alright, if you can take out the man pads and only the man pads on the island, then Eric can smack the Nexus.
Roger, eyes on civilians, by the way, they're just hanging out by the water. Their arms in the air like they don't care.
That means there's...
Those are hostages. We cannot shoot those.
Round the this is red.
Go ahead, Red.
We've got the US hostages inside this building.
Copy that.
Alright, so I got the
Once
US
done,
hostages. All
Jason,
4 of them
come
are
back for 'em.
okay. That's good job. This team's still staying here. Smoke just went down, so I think an AGM's about to come down. Yep, was that on the AT one or the AA one? That was on the AA one. Great. So they're designating those other targets. Otherwise, I think the other infantry team's finally taking the hit. They're coming up over here. This should be good.
Nexus are down. Bomb spaghetti. Oh, get up!
Idiots.
Ground to air, I don't see any man pads on that island with the drone. Do you think you might be able to reference with a mark or something to guide us in?
This is on the docks by a speedboat, one is, and another is by Rib.
Ah, I see him now. Okay, good eyes, man.
Alright, so with this remaining group, I'm going to ungarrison them. break them apart, and send them over here to come get their hostages.
Ground command to all forces on this net. We've got 1x mech going in for a hero mission on that island.
They're gonna send a mech. Alright, here come my guys, and they got absolutely sweeped here, man. He's caught reloading, he's trying to crawl away! One of them just died.
There's some guys on the docks, but no, don't.
And that's why we pull 360, because if I test it and they take 3 people down, 1 death, 2 casualties, that's not good.
Command and Conquer theme intensifies. Good, make sure you guys okay?
Let's, Arma, we're gonna need some, small medical guys.
Roger, what direction? What direction, enemies?
Due west, get your eyes down that way. Be advised, Arma, that we did not clear any buildings out on the western side. You're gonna be blind in that area.
Buildings closest to you or more far out?
Ground to red team, we've unloaded the civilians. We're coming back for those US captives.
Marked in a circle, Arma.
Well, I hit the house.
Ground, what's the prerogative on the island?
Take it out very carefully.
I don't know how this
We wanna
guy's
save
still
those
alive.
hostages, not kill
There
them.
is a
How
dude
the fuck
gun
are we
right
getting
next to
over
the
there,
2
Graham?
hostages. You gotta watch your shot.
Probably gonna have to airlift. That's why I'm saying we need to snipe it from the coast and be
Can't
careful
dudes
not to
ride
hit the
on the wings
hostages.
of the Apache, dude?
Yeah, I think the player base has a different
I know
idea.
it sucks, but we gotta get those hostages.
Red complies.
They should also really consider taking them out of this area since they were just engaged there, but it's my 2 cents. So Teacher's in the other mech. I think he might have borked himself, though. I think he's trying to figure out the controls. Put a bunch of flares out. Otherwise, yeah, they're just cleaning things up. What scenario community is this? It's mine.
Thermal optics for the guys on the island to the east southeast.
Yeah, we can see them. We're more of a hammer than we are how you say, a scalpel. So I'm a little hesitant to engage this island.
You're a fucking coaxial, right?
Sure, but that range, the coaxial isn't the most accurate thing in the world. It's up to you.
Player base at this range.
I mean, if you want to, we'll try it, but we're also keeping our flanks open, make sure we're not getting attacked, so...
I can get my guys stationed on the east and west if that would please your
Sock, you have guys that are really good at shooting really long range, who's a really good pro at it.
It's okay. We'll do what we can. I'll let you know if we can't do it.
Pick up AK because I ran out of ammo.
Oh boy!
Sounds like I've been saving everybody's asses today, either.
That's what's that? Where is the cheeky little bastard? Yeah, he grabbed an AK because he ran out.
What's the status of getting that Marshal to get these US hostages out here?
Yeah, ground command is the marshal. I'm heading there now.
Hey, fun.
Guess I'm just gonna have these guys leave. Just walk away. Let's see.
Arma, what you been engaged by?
We are shooting onto the island with the coaxial.
Any effective?
I can down 1 or 2 boys, but there's one who's literally in the shadow of a hostage. I doubt I'll be able to kill him.
Yeah, he's using him as a shield.
Ocean Man, if you can't hit that, I just realized the Marshal is amphibious.
There you go. Load up a squad. You'll have 1 boy and a hostage in a hostage situation, but the rest should be okay.
Red alert.
So they might either take the Marshal
gotta go,
around,
that's
or
the real
they'll take that. Let's see.
Red's just going to load up inside the Marshal. Will cross over onto the island. Blue team and myself will stay here and provide security so that when we get back, you're not going to come into a fucking hot landing area.
I'd like to leave a couple guys with the U.S. hostages, just so that if we do die, we're not
Gonna attach them both.
Blue's going to be stationed
Who's
by
in
the
the
hostage.
fucking mech?
Do we have a friendly mech in the air?
Yes, we have a friendly mech in the air. I
Okay,
said this
make sure you
earlier
call
that a
shit
mech is
out.
on a hero mission.
Make sure to keep reminding him, man. So that's confirmed. Both mechs are mobile and AO friendly.
There should only be one.
Gundam.
You should double check on that.
Shh.
Teacher, come in on this net.
Yeah, me.
You are in 1 times mech, right?
Yeah, and Andrusa is in 1 times mech, but they're glitching out, so I don't know if we can get to the AO.
That's because you're like doing
Alright,
super
need to
power
make sure that
jumps.
There were 2 friendly mechs in the air.
Yeah.
This is air to ground command.
Go for ground.
We are returning to base to get a Black Hawk and an A-10.
Copy that. Red team, are you loaded into the Marshal yet?
Alright, now I'm trying to think.
I know I'm back on page.
How should I do this? I have an idea.
Team, let me know when you're in so I can start.
Move them off the beach side and
He can't put the
He's on
clothes
the
on.
southeast side. I think he's trying to load them on the boat. You need to hurry up. Confirm last.
Marshal, hold for what's that?
Say again.
Big hold for what's that? Let him get in.
Then, Drews, I can destroy all the boats if you need to.
Copy that. Try and destroy the boats.
Where would
but
it
not
even
destroy
come
the
from?
There you go.
the T-140 can take out the boats. The hostages have been pulled off the beachhead. They're further inland. I marked their position on the map. Hostage is marked.
So that would be a mech. Way up there.
Ground, this is Red. What's the status on the enemy boat?
And it looks like... Jesus.
We are to secure the docks and destroy any boats, but we still need to get those hostages.
Hey, Ben.
So that would be Andruza, who I think is about to land in the water. Nice driving.
Mechs and water, mechs.
Desyncing like a motherfucker.
Mech pilots, make sure you guys don't shoot the guys on the fucking docks. He's got both civvies attached to him. Don't shoot him.
Bye!
Did we just lose a medic to the water?
I just my little eye, gunned him in the water.
Oh, he jumped out, dude, he's back, oh!
What the hell?
I want to see a dogfight between Arma and Shah Aznavour.
What's that? It's just completely lost it.
Oh look, you're amphibious like Marines.
This little speeder. Alright, let's pull a prank on him.
Hold.
So, call ground command, we can let this guy get away or what?
No, we're trying to get to him now.
Really?
Hostages are being secured. I repeat, hostages are being secured.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? Because if I go in a vehicle, they don't get attached to me anymore until I leave the vehicle, so... I think it's about time we fail that one. He's left. Where the fuck did I hear shooting?
Grant, can we get clarification on failing that commander task?
Air probably tracked the building he was in.
This is High Command Negative. SOCOM has confirmation that he is currently leaving the AO at this time.
Fair enough, we made a lot of noise.
Your tank drove up next to him twice, so...
Yes, because we're going to dismount the tank and search the buildings.
No, there's no reason the tank should be up there driving by itself, but you get the idea.
Securing them flanks.
Red team, once those civvies are in the marshal, we're gonna either drive back. Yeah, I think we're just gonna drive
What's
back.
that's taking the speedboat back?
Red team copies. Right, Red, load the hostages up into the marshal, then we're gonna piss off back onto the other side of the island and we'll mess up the RTB.
Be advised, this is Andrews, and my mech is like seriously glitched out right now.
Andrewza, that's because you keep using the super jump, and if you stack it, you also start desyncing like crazy. We went over that in the PvP operation a while back. Anyway, all forces, this is High Command, be advised, AO is secure, hostages are secure, and all enemy forces are falling back at this time. Mission is a success. I repeat, mission is a success. I need to do that. Because I told them I don't want them to lone wolf in it, and of course, what did they do tonight? They lone wolfed in it.
That was the most stressful experience.
Drusa. Nice.
Fixed it, sorry.
You guys
all right.
Yo, somebody get that salt.
Gotta do super sweet donuts and a jet ski. It was fun.
Break it up. Break it up.
Oh boy.
Once that's lost
It's
it.
fucking jealous, Daka.
Alright, I got nothing to say other than, you know, vehicles went out by themselves. There wasn't that much communication between squads and yada yada. It's literally the same shit every week. Would have been nice to, you know, keep telling other vehicle crews after the first vehicle got schwacked by the Cormet that, you know, the two other vehicles that drove up that big hill should have been told, because otherwise they probably wouldn't have done the same thing and gotten blown up. And, yeah, you know. Although that infantry did a pretty good job tonight. I did do a 360 test and 3 people got massacred, so that was interesting. But otherwise, overall, stuff went above average. It was good for what it was. What's that? You here? Do you have anything to say?
No.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I've had.
Other than that, some sweet donuts.
Awesome. Ground command, anything to say?
You pretty much summed up what I was going to say. I really wanted more communication, but I should have, what's that word? Incited it more. Incited more communication between the squads. Otherwise, I liked how Red Team actually stuck.
We finally broke
into
what's
one
that,
group and
right?
Was
It was
squad.
Gib, yeah, Gib was the ground command tonight.
Ocean Man, you really helped out. Air, you too. I wish I had remembered that the Marshal could have been amphibious in the beginning.
Not your fault. We rarely use it for that. It's honestly a really bad idea because of how slow it is. So, don't hold anything against you about that, man.
If only tanks did that in actual
Yeah, other than
infantry.
that, no, you pretty much said what I was going to say, Liru.
One thing that I really wanted to point out, I assigned a blue team lead at the very beginning of the op. I barely heard from blue team at all. It got to the point where I heard no communications from you up to the point where I just thought, fuck it, and I'm just going to blob us all. Additionally, as such, when you're medicing, make sure that you secure the damn area. There's been plenty of times now that people have chosen to medic people in very shit situations or in very open areas when there's alternatives that could be provided, or you at least clear the building out that's right next to you. You don't need to medic the guy that's down right where he is, because odds are the guy that downed him still has eyes on that area. Additionally, issues with stagnation. After pushing to the town at the first point, half of my team, you were all medicing like 1, maybe 2 guys, and we had 6 or 7 guys that are trying to medic him. There was no need for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Comfy gay
have one guy
noises.
to
I don't get it
medic,
either.
hold down CPR if needed, and then security. That's all that you need.
Initiative. Alright, one last thing I want to mention. And I'm very close to yanking. If this wasn't if this was a semi-serious operation tonight, I would be yanking common sense tags, but using a GAU 8 in a civilian zone to fire at targets and buildings in a civilian zone, that's why big-ass shit kept getting thrown at you guys, because you kept, like, massacring civilians and buildings with stupid HE. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind. Otherwise, that's all I got. Shoot, Gib.
Yeah, thanks for the up. I gotta go take care of this.
Thank you for the
I
have one
Do you know what
question.
was causing the massive signature timeouts for so many people?
No.
Okay.
I have one question / request from people that has done a lot of CAS support and heli. How did me and Red King do with the air support?
Okay, they did fine. Anyway, guys, I am going to cut it here. I don't think I'm going to do another stream tonight. I might record some more stuff for Subnautica, or maybe start learning Men at War Assault Squad 2. Otherwise, I might just focus on schoolwork, or go to my favorite place and have a meal. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. I hope that was somewhat enjoyable with all the crazy, stupid assets. And take care. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.